You should be getting a break. Who had more crazy work, you or Shady?
Now, from the home of the Raiders, since 2020,
Get it, Smack.
we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the New England Patriots and the Las Vegas Raiders. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from the desert. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Right to the air is Leonard. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Mims sent in motion here. To the air on third down. Here's Leonard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a man who won a rushing title wearing silver and black. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Leonard now on second down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, New England.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Pats are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
On third down, it's Williams. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
To return, it's Mims. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 29-yard line.
On first down, Leonard. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
The ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. He connects with Mims. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3.
22-yard line.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Leonard. He's got his man, complete to Pearsall. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
McLaughlin put it on the extra point. And the Patriots move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's out of bounds, but problem there, he doesn't even get back to the 15-yard line. On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's going to have the Raiders first down.
Wake up, Smack.
Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll run here with Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
He'll air it out down the middle. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
For the extra point.
Pick your ass up, dude. First drive was bullshit.
The extra point is good. And the Raiders are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Leonard going to throw on 1st and 10. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Leonard. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. A gain there of 20. Good for a Patriots first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Leonard. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
2nd and 10. Here's Saul, the man in motion. To throw once more, here's Leonard. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brown. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That is left side and caught by Flowers.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That one good for 29. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll go right back to Flowers. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. The outside, it's brought in by Golden.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that should be a bit of a letdown.
And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
At the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Here's Williams. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He will do it himself. He's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Vegas!
Now Williams. To the end zone. It's intercepted. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Boom! And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the 3rd quarter underway. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 3. Williams. This throw right is taken in by foul. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 46.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's Williams now to throw. Flowers with the catch. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. Got one for 16 and the first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Here's Brown. He'll take this down inside the 30. Deion Henley there on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw is Williams. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
16 at the Patriots' 27-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Leads to third down and 3.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. For the pylon, he's in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Vegas.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
And even though it's just the third quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Deion Henry.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
To return is Ricky Pearsall. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready? Go! 19, 18, Pioneer! 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger!
Mims sent in motion here.
Hurt! 19, Lion!
On first down, Leonard. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
Ready up! Go!
They'll run it straight ahead with Jenkins. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, New England.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Hawk 7! Hey! Bronco! Panther 11!
From the gun, here's Leonard. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Mims sent in motion here. To the air on second down. Here's Leonard. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Patriots.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
What is up? You got
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Motion, reset.
Vegas.
Williams to throw on second down. That's caught by Golden, right side. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 11th grab of the game and a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. He's to the 15, and he's in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. That's pulled in, and they're able to tag on the 2-point conversion. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So it is back to a 1-point game now in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. A high throw over the middle, that's taken in. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jalen Carter in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did. For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Mims sent in motion here. Slot man in motion right. Leonard to throw here on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Here we go, 4th down, and it's Leonard. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
He'll get this out wide, and he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
We got to pull it out.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is brought in at the 10. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
Biggie Angels. Biggie Angels. Biggie Angels. Hey, feed them up, feed them up, feed them up. Fire.
Now, this looks like a design run.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's a designed run, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
Mims sent in motion here. To throw on 1st and 10. Leonard gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. Leonard now on 2nd down. Exiting the pocket right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
On 3rd and a couple, here's Leonard. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and will stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Here is 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now the Raiders are going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd down. Now Leonard on the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll go with Jacobs. And he will have a Patriots first down. He was able to get it by plenty, too. Gain of 8 on that 3rd and 3.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll go down to a knee. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll run, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Pats will up the lead to 5. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Out to his right. He'll look for Flowers downfield. He's got it! And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. On the comeback